Hey, you believe in the Bible? Yeah. All right. Let me ask you this. All right. So throughout your life, hey, you get what your God look like. God is like. All right. Do you know what he look like? All right. Have you ever heard that he was a so-called black man just like you and me? Let me get that, bro.
It's a book. St. John chapter 8, verse 32.
Bring it out.
And ye shall know the truth.
So, brother, what's your name? Chauncey. Chauncey. Okay, Chauncey. So your God is saying that Chauncey today know the truth, Chauncey. Read.
And the truth shall make you free.
And that truth gonna make you free, because you're not gonna be bound to thinking that the so-called God that invented all of this for us to enjoy is a so-called another nation of people. But that he looked just like you, and we look just like him. Read.
They answered him.
Oh, my bad. Let me get Revelation 1:14. Now, baby, let me get Revelation 1:14.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 1.
No.
The revelation of Jesus Christ.
So the word revelation just means revealed. So what we're going to do, this is the revealing of Jesus the Christ. What we English call Jesus the Christ, but the Hebrews call Yahawashi. All right, jump down to 14.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So this is the description of what he looked like. So this is the revealing. Say his head and his hair. So now you get a color and you get a texture. So the hair on his head and on his face was white and woolly. Read.
As white as snow.
Read.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Do you drink? Yes. So when you drink, don't your eye turn kind of like red, glazy a little bit? Same thing, because he loved to drink wine. So his eye was, because he liked to drink. Read.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
All right, brother. So his feet like unto fine brass. You know what color brass is?
Teach y'all.
What color?
Brass is like almost like gold.
All right, but that's in today. We put a lot of chemicals on that. Yeah. They got chemicals now. They polish that up real good and give that goldish look.
Right.
Back then they didn't have that. So you got somebody way back in biblical times saying brass. So back then they used something called a patina, and it is like a dark, like very dark color. Read.
As if they burned in a furnace.
So hey, bro, you ever burnt anything before? Ever burnt toast, hot dog, steak?
Yeah, take a minute, my
And when you burn it, what color does it turn?
Right now,
black. So read that part again up.
As if they burned in a furnace.
So that means that your God was a very, very dark-skinned man.
That's right.
Just like us. Read.
And his voice.
So now we've been explaining how his voice is, because a lot of us think that Christ coming back as a soft, effeminate brother, whispering like Joe Osteen. Read.
As the sound of many waters.
So a sound of many waters means a very loud voice.
That's right.
Very loud. And that's a description of your God.
Bring it out.
Yeah, so now you know. You ever heard of the Israelites? Okay, so what do you think about the Israelites?
It's been so long.
Did you know you was an Israelite according to the Bible?
That's right.
Did you know the Israelites God chose people? That's why you were able to drip the way you drip. That's why our people are the best singers. Who can sing better than Luther Vandross? You know what I mean? Hey, it's like that brother had right there, brother. You know what I mean? Who's your favorite basketball player, brother? LeBron James. What about you? Okay.
Hey, man, I like Steph Curry on.
But guess what? They look just like you, right?
That's right.
So there's a reason why they look just like you. Let me get that in 76 out. Let me show you why that your favorite basketball player. Who your favorite boxer is?
Back then, like Tyson and
Leonard Lewis, Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson probably one of the greatest fighters ever lived. You know. So, but the thing is, they all look just like you. Bro.
That's right.
Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
So the Most High God is saying that that we as a nation of people are holy. The word holy just means separate, brother. That's all. Saying we are separate people. You know what I mean? That's why when you look at all these celebrities, your favorite, no matter what sports, and whether it's an actor. My favorite actor, Denzel Washington. I don't know nobody can act better than him.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, say that, but he's separate from everybody else.
That's right.
LeBron James separate.
That's right.
That's right. That's right. So read.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
So as you can tell, that he chose us to be these great people on the planet. But see, we take that God-given talent it's just naturally in us to be great like that. You know, I remember being young, but we could do like 10 cartwheels back to back. you know, and you know we should jump out the trampoline backwards. You know,
Right.
we the only people that can do that. We are special. That's right. Jump out building. But guess what though, bro? But guess what we do? We take that seed and we use it for wickedness. You know what I'm saying? That's why we the biggest club. You know what I mean? That's why we the worst. That's why we the worst. That's why our sisters are the worst when it comes down to household. That's why our household is out of order. The worst out of all nations. Because we either gonna be all the way good or we're gonna be all the way wicked. You see what I'm saying? Read.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be
right
a special people.
That's sister with you. Okay. Listen up, sister. Come join the conversation.
Like my wife had called.
Read.
Unto himself. Right. Above all people.
Above who?
Above all people.
Above who?
Above all people.
See what I'm saying? So we not able to, but back in the day, back in like you know the Black Panthers, you had Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and all these other leaders that we was actually marching for equality. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't have this knowledge right here. Because they had that knowledge, we would never been out there marching for equality to be equal to another nation. Because we're greater than these people. So when you march for equality, you actually leveling down. You know what I mean? You actually lowering your standards down to theirs because we are greater than them. Read.
That are upon the face of the earth.
And we greater than everybody on the face of the earth.
That's right.
And you see it every day. Just look around you.
Teach.
You know what I'm saying? But these curses on us. So now the question will be, how can we be this great people, but yet we on the bottom of society? We don't have no economic power. You know what I mean?
That's right.
And we don't have the things it takes to really break off from these other nation people and be self-sufficient among our own people.
Teach.
You know what I mean? And I'm gonna show you why. Let me get that. You know what I want?
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Check it out.
But it shall come to pass.
So the Most High God is saying it shall come to pass that something's gonna happen. And can God lie? God cannot lie. So read.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy
So
God.
he's saying that these chosen children that he have, which are us, the blacks, Hispanics, and natives, and we didn't want to listen to what he had to say and follow his law, statutes, commandment, something was going to happen. Read.
To observe, to do all his commandments. And his statutes, which I command thee this day. That all these curses.
All these what?
That all these curses.
Hey, brother, is a curse a good thing or bad thing?
A curse is a bad thing.
Right. So the Most High God saying, because we didn't want to listen. You got kids? 6 kids. Alright, so when they was younger or whatever, I don't know their ages, but when they get online, they don't do what you tell them to do. Did you have to pull that belt out on them at one point in time?
Yes.
So if you having to pull that belt out, that means that's the same thing that the Most High God is doing to us.
That's right.
He said, because we didn't want to listen, then therefore he gonna pull that belt out, which his belt is not a physical belt, it's these curses. He used other nations to do his work for him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that he said all these curses was gonna come upon us. Read.
All these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Read. So when you get overtaken by something, that means ain't nothing you can do about it. It's just all the power is out of your hand. Read.
Verse 16. Curse shall thou be in the city.
So when I come to Augusta, I see people that look just like me in the worst conditions.
That's right.
You know? So he said we're gonna be cursed in the city. Is that not a curse? We cursed in the city. Hey man, I don't see nothing out of all these businesses right here. I don't see nothing that our nation of people own. Nothing. It's another nation of people. Of course they got us working. Because for breaking his laws, such a way, we're gonna be servants to these other nations. Read.
And curse shall thou be in the field.
You remember back in the late 1800s and a little bit before that, early 1900s, what was our people doing?
Slavery.
That's right. And what were their jobs out there?
Cotton field.
Read that part again up.
And curse shall thou be in the field.
So that cotton field, we're gonna be cursing that cotton field, but that's just right here in the Americas. But over in other parts of the land, we had tobacco fields, sugar cane fields, all different type of things that they used us for, because that's how they got their money. You know what I mean? So they used us to do that. You know what I mean? So read.
And curse shall be thy basket and thy store.
So that's why you don't see us out here with really no businesses that strive. You know what I mean? You may have, your homeboy may have a little mobile chicken shack right there off 3rd, but it ain't overseas. It ain't in Germany. It ain't in Japan. But McDonald's, Burger King, City Trends, Hippie Sport, they all over the world. You know what I mean? But we just local.
That's right.
I mean, so but here's the thing though, it really don't have to be like that. Let me get Deuteronomy 28:1. It don't have to be like that. So to get in this condition, how do we get in this condition? Yeah, how did we get in this Lord's petition? By doing what? By breaking God's laws, statutes, commandments, right?
Right.
All right. So to get out of the condition, how do we get out of the condition? Right. So we got an understanding on how we got here. Now we're going to get an understanding on how to get out of here. Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently,
Right. So if we was to hearken diligently, means really listen. Read.
unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Read.
to observe and to do,
To do what?
and to do,
And to do what?
and to do
Read.
all his commandments.
How many?
All his commandments.
How many commandments we got to do?
Yeah,
We'll deal with that. We'll deal with that right now. Because even if you just start keeping the so-called 10, you'll start seeing changes in your life. So we'll roll with that right now. But actually, it's a lot more than 10 commandments. But we'll roll with the 10. We'll roll with the 10. Read.
Which I command thee this day,
Read.
that the Lord thy God will set thee on high.
Gonna set us well.
Will set thee on high.
See, he gonna set us on high. Let's see what you right here. Okay. How you doing? All right. So actually, what we bringing out here, we bringing out God's laws, statutes, commandments, and who we are according to the Bible. That's what we bringing out, and then we just giving the scripture like we brought out to your husband earlier. A lot of our people don't even know what Christ looked like. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us think don't nobody know what he look like. That's how you feel.
I know you don't nobody know what it looks like.
All right.
I don't
What you think, bro?
I already know all this.
Oh, you grew up in the church?
Yeah.
Okay, get that in out.
Yeah, don't nobody know what Jesus
All right, let's
looks
see.
like.
Let me get Revelation 1 verse 1. Let's see, sister.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 1.
Bring it out.
The revelation of Jesus Christ.
So this is the revealing of Jesus Christ. This is the reveal. This is the last book in the Bible. So,
Revelation, yeah.
all right, so this is the revealing of Jesus Christ. You know what I want?
Verse 14. His head and his hair were white like wool.
So we actually are describing Jesus Christ. See, his head and his hair go white like wool. That means white in color, woolly in texture. What nation of people naturally have woolly hair? Look like wool to me.
I know.
Look like wool to me.
I already know the book of Revelation.
All right. Read on then, huh?
As white as snow.
All right.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Now his eyes are the flame of fire, not like Cyclops. He just high because he like to drink. He like to drink wine. Read.
Book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 12. His eyes shall be red with wine.
And there you go, sister. So that's why when he giving the scripture, he's saying that his eyes are like a flame of fire, because the eyes are gonna be red with wine, so he like to drink wine.
That's right.
All right.
And his feet like unto fine
So,
brass.
sister, I'm looking at the top of your feet, right? And to me, your feet is the same color as the rest of your body, right? As the color of what?
And his feet like unto fine brass.
So what color is fine brass? Yeah, a lot of people say that, but like I tell people, sister, you looking at a penny today that has a lot of chemicals and polish and machines doing that. But back then, polish, if you Google polished brass, it won't look like that. It's very dark, very dark. But let's see how dark. So read.
As if they burn in a furnace.
So this man looked as he was so black,
Bring it
like he
out.
burned in the furnace.
That's right.
So
That's
this
right.
is like color. I told you I know the book of Revelation.
Read.
And his voice.
All right, so if you know the book of Revelation, I'm gonna put you to the test.
Yeah.
What did his voice sound like? Did he sound like Barry White, or did he sound like Joe Osteen?
He started like Joe Osteen.
Hold on now, Barry.
She said Joel Osteen.
Joel Osteen, son? Okay, you know Prince. You know Prince, right?
He didn't sound like that. Like no.
Did he sound like Prince, or did he sound like Barry White?
I don't really listen to Barry White. Like that.
You know Ozzy Harris.
Yeah, he had a deep voice.
All right, that's right.
Don't try to put me on blast.
Nah, I ain't trying to put you on blast. So we just read.
And his voice as the sound of many waters.
And the sound of many waters is very loud. So
Yeah, I know
yeah,
that.
and that's what we out here bringing out. Truth for the Bible. You know what I mean?